at that second they're tweeting, but also what they still think. Mixed methods was quantitative and qualitative, and also using tweets 2 months before the event, during the event, and also a month after the event. So it's not just right then, it's what effects they're having before they've even started, because for Notting Hill Carnival, I don't know if you know Notting Hill Carnival, but they have massive parades, lots of costumes. They start doing all these things a year before the actual carnival, so they're having effects on the communities before the event even starts, and after as well. And for Notting Hill Carnival, there was a sample size of 30,000 tweets. So what I found from this data, you can see we've used a tool called Voyant Tools, and I've collected all. First of all, I put them into groups, so who was talking to who was interacting with which sort of people, and then I took all their tweets and put them made a word cloud so you can see what the most words that they're using are. So the first group, the top people, the most amount of tweets, was about the sound systems. Okay, Notting Hill Carnival isn't originally about sound systems, it was about the Caribbean culture and bringing it over. Now it seems to be about the sound systems, which are just static DJs, basically. They're playing all sorts of genres of music, not necessarily from Caribbean, but there's drum and bass and everything else. They were the top group talking about it. The top tweets from here were people like Red Bull Music Academy, Annie Mac, DJs, Red Bull UK, so they were all kind of talking about the same things, who the artists are, what music was playing. The second top group was about the police. It was mostly from the police and the news that was going around. So you can see there the top mention was the BBC News. And a lot of other people that talk about it so from strong social media presence. So although they might not necessarily be in anyone in particular, they don't work for BBC, I don't even know most of them have jobs, but they're tweeting a lot. There was one person talking about this who'd done 123,000 tweets. Okay, I went on their Twitter profile and every 5 seconds they're doing another tweet. Tweet after tweet. They only have 800 followers. They're not really a massive person, but what they're saying, how many times they're saying it, is getting people. So at the end of the day, it's not who's tweeting, it's what they're tweeting. So people don't know this person, but they're retweeting again and again and again because they have that strong social media presence. Group 3 was from the traffic news, so again it was the police and the police helicopter, keeping everyone updated within London about traffic and what was going on. Group 4 is quite a funny one. It was the police dance video on YouTube. That was, the police got involved at Notting Hill and started doing the cha-cha slides and was twerking. So that was quite a big subject within Twitter. Again, that was YouTube was the top tweeter, but the people in the top 10 weren't necessarily anyone to do with media in general. They just had, say, a couple of thousand followers, and they were just tweeting every single day, every 10 seconds tweeting. I don't know how they have time for anything else, but they were. And group 5, I've only analysed the top 5 so far, was general dance videos. So what I expected to be the top one is actually come in number 5. So it's general kind of dance